Et le chat là. Du coup, j'aurai moins l'air tourné. Je serai plus calme. Ça a l'air bien. Du coup, on a commencé le live, donc je vais reload l'interface. Le bot est là. J'ai toujours pas lancé le jeu. Le son a l'air super fort. Comme d'habitude. Hop. On remercie Sinople qui hier a joué avec nous et a follow la chaîne, nous offrant notre 331ème. Tiens, je croyais qu'on était à 332. Et du coup, bonjour à tous, bienvenue sur Bakael Live, le live où on fait du Deus Ex. Nous sommes revenus sur Terre après être partis sur Andromède, dans la galaxie d'Andromède, et du coup nous revenons sur Terre. Toujours dans le futur, cette fois pour voir ce que donne le futur maintenant que les robots et les améliorations des humains existent. Et nous commençons par le premier Deus Ex. Putain, ça mal vit. Alors, il nous demande si on veut faire la petite mission d'entraînement et on va dire oui. Parce que j'ai mappé un peu le clavier, mais je suis pas sûr d'avoir tout mappé comme il faut. Sans parler que je sais pas du tout si ça va passer ou pas au niveau des... L'air d'avoir... Je sais pas si le jeu tourne à 200% ou pas là.
Open the door by clicking the... The key on the desk opens encryption-based nanotech locks.
T'as une bonne gueule de vainqueur, toi. Vous le sentez le méchant ou pas?
You're going to get a lot of equipment during these exercises. Press F1 at any time to access the inventory screen, which will let you add and remove items from the tool belt. Press F2. Now pick up a weapon and try to break open. Now pick up the lockpick and use it to open the door. Lockpicking takes... Doors have two strength values. The door strength tells you how much damage the door takes before...
Oh, ça va être compliqué. Le jeu 2, on a 200% là.
The code to the door has been stored in that data cube. Right-click on the data cube. Use the disposable multi-tools on the table to hack the keypad up ahead. A multi-tool's resources are fine.
Oh, ça va être très très compliqué. Est-ce qu'il y a un moyen de ralentir le jeu là? Je pense que j'ai fait planter le jeu. C'est bon, j'ai fait planter le jeu. Le truc, c'est que ma carte graphique, elle est trop puissante, quoi. Bakael. Oh, lui, il a une belle cicatrice. Allez, on prend lui. Ça a l'air bien. Du coup, on a fait sauter le tuto.
Appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the senator.
I take it he...
Subtitle on, hop, il n'y a pas de subtitle. Parfait.
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the senator.
I take it he was agreeable.
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague.
Ils ont créé un virus qu'ils ont implanté à des gens importants afin de les forcer à être avec eux. Laissez les corps s'empiler dans les rues.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're
Et ouais,
desperate.
la
They
strat
can
bonnet
smell
avec.
their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience, and their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat
Comment tu vas, mon
disappointed in
plat?
the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. better than kings. Gods.
Je ressors les jeux du grenier. Et je pense qu'on va pas pouvoir le faire, parce que toutes les scènes ne sont pas sous-titrées. Et ça va trop vite pour que je traduise tout.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Paul, I thought you were in Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation. All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware. Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow. I like to pick him off from a distance. I'll take the rifle. This isn't a training exercise, JC. Your targets will be human beings. Keep that in mind. I get the idea. What's the first move? I'm going to give you a map of the island. If you can get to the North Dock, a UNATCO informant will give you a key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase, iron and copper. You could avoid a lot of fighting, though, if you found a back way to the statue. I'll see how it looks on shore. Your primary objective is the makeshift command center the terrorists have installed at the top of the statue. But don't forget about Agent Herman. We think he's being held on the ground floor. What are my orders when I reach the command center? Interrogate the leader. We don't yet know why the terrorists would risk an open assault.
En fait, la vidéo de départ, là, avec les deux gars qui parlent, elle était pas sous-titrée, et là, quand il parle, il s'est sous-titré. J'ai un peu de mal à savoir ce que le jeu veut faire. Après, oui, c'est le jeu officiel, hein, disponible sur Steam. Bon, je l'ai pas patché, mais... normalement, t'es pas censé patcher les jeux, quoi.
What's your take on the situation, Corporal? How'd they get one of our...
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper.
Ce qui est bien, c'est que visiblement... Ah putain, faut que je reload encore l'overlay. Putain, mais je l'ai reload tout à l'heure. On n'a même pas pu sauter en 5 minutes, quoi. Faut que j'ai fait sauter la vidéo, donc peut-être.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy's stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
Ah non, parce que tout à l'heure j'ai fait un headshot, ça n'a pas marché. Comment on fait? Putain, j'ai pas de... Ah mais j'avais reload déjà tout à l'heure, après que Mikuya soit arrivé. C'est pour ça que je te dis c'est bizarre. Mais je suis un couillon donc c'est possible.
That's the difference right there. Just take a look at him.
Bad?
I swear I heard that shit.
This one's a goner.
Ça date des années 2000 mon ami.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Paul. I like to pick him up. This isn't a training act. I get the act. I'm going. I'll see how it. Your primary. What am I?
Le jeu date de 2000 je crois. Parti. Attendez, faut juste que je mappe le reload. Non, on va le faire. Left bracket. Je sais même pas c'est quoi. Semicolone. Alors là, si quelqu'un me trouve la touche semicolone, je vous remercie.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper.
C'est censé avoir un sens.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
À peu près, ouais. Hey, salut Mia, bienvenue sur le live. Je pense qu'on va utiliser le couteau. Hein. Soyons honnêtes, hein, j'ai toujours eu ce gros côté psychopathe. Salut Mia! Qu'as-tu fait à cet homme? Je lui ai mis 4 coups de taser. Et je pense qu'il avait Alzheimer, le monsieur. Salut toi. Ah. Fallait mettre mon couteau. Ne crie pas comme ça, ma petite biche. Pas bien. Où ça? Fap. Ah, ça c'était la safe strat. Ça. Bakael avec un bonnet, il fait bad boy. Bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come for you? Tiens! L'autre il est mort en un coup, connard! Ça va mieux. Où tu lui as mis ton taser? Non mais commence pas, Planus. Pas de polémique sur le Bakael live. J'ai mis un coup direct dans les testicules. Comment on fait pour viser? Left bracket, ça a l'air bien. Du coup, je propose de mettre ça. Ah ouais. Ah ouais, c'est pas du tout safe strat, ça. C'est quoi ce viseur de fou? Ah ouais, mon personnage a un début de Parkinson. Alors là, je l'ai eu. Je me demande encore comment. Franchement... Ah mais je pense qu'on va chercher une red dot, hein, parce que là, le sniper, c'est pas fait pour moi. Hein. Je pense qu'on va retourner à la strat couteau. Hein. Ça a l'air mieux. Hein. Je suis pas sûr qu'on le finisse, ce jeu. Hein. Ça a quand même mal vieilli, hein. Faut bien le vouer. Ah, c'est cool. J'étais pas censé avoir un... Genre une image ou une photo du mec Vous êtes marrant, vous... donnez des trucs. Ça va, c'était bien. Il date de quand le jeu? Il date de 2000. À peu près. On était encore à la PlayStation 1. Mais bon, ça vaut quand même pas Metal Gear Solid. Hein. Ah ouais, non, mais on va faire les jeux que j'ai envie de faire. Hein. J'ai dit qu'on essaierait de faire les Deus Ex. Après, j'avoue que moi-même, là, j'ai quelques doutes sur le fait qu'on finisse ce jeu. Hein. Je pense qu'on va passer direct au dernier. Hein. Vu que l'avant-dernier, on l'a fait en live. Ah merde, il y a un robot, là. Chaud de les rattraper.
God damn.
think entering this way.
Hey, salut Sinople, bienvenue sur le live. Et merci pour le follow. Je pense qu'on va faire une petite save quand même. Histoire d'être un petit peu safe. Ouais, mais tu vas pas me relever à chaque fois que je sauvegarde, mec. Coucou Hibou.
I got this one.
En train de mourir. Chier. Putain, ce jeu de l'angoisse, quoi. J'ai mis mon premier chat. Je trouve que ça se fait. On va faire une petite save. Continuer à danser parce qu'on vient de trouver l'objet de mes rêves, c'est-à-dire une trousse de soins. Exos. Ah mais on va cheater, on va finir le jeu en 2 minutes. Hein. Moi, je vous le dis, hein, parce que là, le jeu est à la fois pas agréable et à la fois un peu dur. Ah mais je me force pas, Mia, mais on va quand même pas abandonner après 5 minutes. C'est le Bakael live quand même, on essaye de faire les choses au moins 5 minutes. Après le jeu est pas désagréable, hein, c'est juste qu'il a mal vieilli quoi. C'est beaucoup 5 minutes en vrai. Ça dépend. Avec une fille, pas trop, non. Quand même, pas abusé, les gars.
Did they find the shipment?
Yeah, we got the whole supply. You can see the ship's lights crossing the bay.
Guess y'all were right. So why aren't we pulling out?
Mike's on the horn. Jojo wants a lead on the distribution network.
Yeah, we don't have enough men to protect what we've got.
That's what Jojo wants.
I wonder, how does a guy with a tattooed forehead get to be an NSF colonel? Pardon me, but back in Alabama, we wouldn't let a man who wears earrings plan a military operation.
I'd watch what I say about Jojo. He's got a temper.
He's a punk and he's gonna get us.
Quand tu vis seul 5 minutes, c'est déjà beaucoup.
NSF is strong because
Faut revoir tes fantasmes, mon peuple-là.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, quiet. Quiet. I think we got cops. Wait, quiet. Nothing. Just...
Je pense que si mon personnage était beaucoup moins précis, ça serait encore mieux.
That's him.
Oui, Mia, je mets beaucoup de liquide.
In the command center, agent activity on, but we can probably keep moving.
They found us. Take him out. God damn.
Located. See if the leader will surrender when you reach the command post. We'd like to interrogate him. Easy. We want you to take this.
Don't shoot. I surrender.
So you think you know better than FEMA what to do with this month's ambrosia shipment?
You're too late. It's on its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
Tell me about the shipment, and I'll order the troops to pick you up as a prisoner instead of a corpse.
Ask away. We already won this round.
Where are you taking it?
We're just giving ordinary people the same chance to survive as the bureaucrats in Washington.
You'll have to unload in New York because the choppers would spot you at sea.
I think the government made the plague on purpose to get rid of the population growth.
Well done. I will pass on your orders to the troopers. Report back to base on the west side of the island. Mission complete.
The chief finally let us loose. We were right behind you and cut through them like a hot knife through butter.
Ça, tu peux reload quand le flingue est à fond. Ça te fait toute l'animation qui est relou. Les escaliers, on dirait du Lego. Je suis désolé. C'est juste qu'en général, quand les gentils me disent on est juste derrière toi, on attendait de voir comment ça se passait alors que t'étais en train de te faire tirer dessus, ça m'énerve quoi. Je veux dire, on va un petit peu savoir ce qu'ils veulent quoi. Ah d'accord, on a gagné la mission, c'est bon, je peux me casser. Je comprends rien. Ta-na-na-na-na-na. Ah, c'est une grenade. Oh, le jeu de l'infini! Tu peux même passer dans les conduits! Les conduits qui sont directement creusés dans la terre. La safe strat. J'espère que vous y voyez aussi peu que moi.
Gunther slipped out on his own. Report back to base.
Elle est où la caméra? Il y avait une caméra? Ok.
Don't worry about the bodies.
Je comptais pas m'en inquiéter. Hein. Je comptais plus ou moins pas m'en occuper. Ok, j'ai aucune idée de ce que je dois faire. Ah, j'ai trouvé des roquettes. Il manque plus que le lance-roquette. On a la safe strat.
why the hell'd I come here if no one needs my help?
I found a back way into the statue, but I'm sure UNATCO appreciates your dedication.
I've been standing here for an hour. I better get paid for this.
You'll have to bring that up with Manderley.
Ugh.
What? I'm just waiting for a ride.
Faut vraiment regarder partout parce qu'il y a des cases, c'est marqué TNT dessus. En général, quand c'est marqué TNT dessus, ça pue la merde. On dirait les robots qu'il y avait dans Terminator 2, je crois. Ou 1, je sais plus. Ils peuvent pas monter les escaliers. Pas dans Terminator, dans Robocop. Terminator. Putain, ce jeu futuriste du passé, quoi. Regardez, tu prends une caisse, tu la poses là, et tu peux passer au-dessus du problème, quoi. Ouais, Bakael, vas-y. Non, tu peux pas. Et mon personnage est si con que ça qu'il peut pas passer au-dessus, là. D'accord. Oh bah non, tu peux pas. C'est le jeu de l'an 2000 du passé. Hein. Ils avaient quand même pensé à te mettre l'appareil pour ouvrir le truc. Ba 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 ba. Bakael, Bakael. Et je vais péter une durée, je pense, d'ici demain.
Someone should have put a...
En fait, j'ai aucune idée de ce que je dois faire, en fait. Je suis perdu.
We've got the island secured. How did things look in the statue? The leader surrendered. So they were after Ambrosia. A month's supply for the East Coast. We think they've taken it back to the city. I didn't know UNATCO handled the Ambrosia distribution. Manderley will brief us shortly. UNATCO makes sure the limited supply of vaccine gets to government agencies and key industries. It's good to finally see some action. Yeah, well, pace yourself. You killed a lot of people tonight. I'll handle things out here. You better get to Manderley's office on level 2 and report for duty.
Ok.
Good shooting, sir. Heard you wiped out the whole pack. Welcome to UNATCO.
045.
It's my first day too. I'm pretty excited.
Près de l'hélipad.
What?
Satcom, UNATCO 001. Oh putain, j'ai déjà oublié que le mot de passe. Ah, ça va être relou ça par contre. Va falloir noter des trucs et tout. Un stylo. Bien sûr, le seul jour où j'ai pas un putain de morceau de papier à 5 mètres de mon bureau, c'est aujourd'hui, quoi. Il y a genre 1 milliard de post-it chez moi. Il y a genre 2 milliards de stylos. Le mec qui fout sa merde, tu sais.
Gunther should have followed order.
C'est quoi qu'il y a dans ta bouche? Non, c'est une touillette de café de mon travail. Je suis parti avec tout à l'heure et du coup ça fait depuis 2 heures que je le mâchouille.
Check in with Manderley on level 2.
Oh bon, on va push one point par one point, hein.
Come on in. The retinal scanner can read...
Remember that Mr. Manderley wants to see you. Level 2. His secretary, Janice Reed, has your login and password.
Hell of a first day.
Before the briefing, you go to level 3 equipment and a medical examination. See Jaime Reyes in the med center and Sam Carter in the armory.
Good work out there, Mr. Denton. Mr. Manderley said you handled yourself nicely. Welcome to UNATCO HQ. Our little family keeps getting bigger.
Is Mr. Manderley available?
Yes, go right in. By the way, your computer account is ready. Log in JCD, password Bionic Man.
Elle serait presque mignonne si elle était... comment dire?
Waiting, JC.
Si elle datait pas des années 20.
What's the idea, JC? He's waiting, JC.
Your partner for the next assignment, Anna Navarra, is in the adjoining break room to the east. Maybe you should introduce yourself.
Are you sure you pressed the right button? My new partner, J.C. Denton. Don't tell me you're going to wear those sunglasses during a night operation.
My vision is augmented.
Better to look good than to have the distractions of another agent who needs backup.
Forgive my interruption. I just wanted to say that I look forward to working with you, Agent Navarra. Also, excuse me, I've got to be briefed by Mr. Manderley.
I do not expect you to perform as well as Agent Herman, but the mission will require us to do more than frighten the NSF with our baggy coats that make us look bigger than we really are.
I am prepared to perform my duties.
For instance, not to wipe out the enemy and then leave agents still captured in a locked cell.
No problem.
I am not going to hold your hand. You have your order.
You found your office. Did Janice give you your login? Yes, I see here that she did.
Eh, des bisous mon peuple-là, même si j'imagine que t'es déjà parti en fait.
We finally got to cap some rep.
Et il est où le monsieur? Ah, il vient une porte là.
Reporting for duty, sir.
The man himself. Splendid. Do you accept
Eh ben, des gros bisous mon
apologies
peuple.
about the situation topside?
A refreshing change from the academy, sir.
Don't despise training, my boy. Even you would be worthless without the shaping touch of drills and studies.
So the NSF took a shipment of the Ambrosia vaccine? Give me a chopper and a pilot and I'll handle it.
I'm sure you could. Yes, indeed. But we're having your brother head up the recovery team. You'll work with Agent Anna Navarra. Why don't we meet when you've seen Jaime for a medical checkup and received your equipment from Sam Carter? You'll be briefed at that time.
Yes, sir.
Armory.
Ok.
How unprofessional. I have to prepare for the...
Way to go, sir.
What?
I am not going to hold your hand.
At ease, Agent Denton.
General Carter, I read about the Merced operation in school. This is a great honor.
I'm not a general anymore. Just call me Carter.
I can't believe what the NSF did to your family.
Enough of that, soldier. We each have our troubles. I lost my children, but you've had to grow up without your parents. Which requires more courage? I don't think it matters.
My parents died in a car accident. That's different.
I said that's enough. You have your own op and time is short. How about I issue you a stealth pistol?
Sorry, sir, I can't carry anything else right now.
So let's see.
A smart lock pick.
That's right. A pistol is more than adequate. Hell, I dispatched a whole platoon one time with a pocket knife.
You're getting warm. You're red hot. Looks like you found me.
Pas de U. Il y a 2 N.
Like leading a mouse to cheese.
This thing is starting to give me a headache.
Don't worry, we shut it down when you go off duty.
I guess I'll get used to it.
I'm Alex Jacobson, communications engineer.
I suppose you already know who I am.
Getting there. You're certainly quicker on the uptake than your brother Paul ever was.
Thanks.
Cool.
You feel okay, JC? You're...
0451. Bon.
Don't worry.
Ah non, c'est pas ça. (25-28) Rien à voir avec le poster. Pas grave.
Hey, JC.
You look like the real thing. They actually let you operate on people?
Just fixed Gunther's knee, in fact. A sticky actuator. So far, I feel more like a mechanic than a doctor.
I'm impressed.
They actually let you point a gun at people.
We'll have to catch up later. I've got to leave for New York right away. Could you send Manderley whatever it is he wants?
No problem. Listen, JC. About your augmentations. You know they're preparing to roll out the technology worldwide, right?
As long as I don't turn green and grow a pair of antennas, as I understand it.
Yeah, well, the design's pretty modular, which means you'll soon have access to upgrades from standard augmentation canisters.
Great. Have anything for me?
Not yet. But remember, if you find one of these canisters, that you need a medbot for installation.
I'll do that.
The canisters contain a colloid of ROM modules. Some are generic upgrades, others require you to make permanent choices about how to configure one of your subsystems.
It's about time they implemented some of this stuff.
Report to Manderley. He told me to send you back to him on the double.
Un couteau.
Like getting shot.
Ouais, moi non plus, j'aime pas qu'on me tire dessus, mais bon. C'est un jeu vidéo, hein, si tu te fais pas tirer dessus, il y a un problème.
That will be JC's job.
What's that? Power station. The NSF have Ambrosia in a warehouse protected by cameras and booby traps. We want to power down the whole system.
We're taking one illicit generating plant, protected by weak groups of NSF. Knock out that plant, and Paul's team can walk right into the warehouse.
Just tell me where it is. The NSF are openly resisting our deployed forces, gradually falling back. You'll have to deal with them first.
And you be ready, Paul. When the power drops, go in and go in hard.
I'll use my discretion.
Go in like the U.S. Marshals. We lose the vaccine, I'm sending your butt to the mayor to explain why he and his 3 daughters won't get their pills this month.
Yes, sir. Let's not waste any time, JC. Get down to the dock. A boat is waiting to take you and your partner, Anna Navarre, to shore.
Yes, get moving. Here's your op bonus for the great job you did in the statue. 1,000 credits. We take care of our people around here. By the way, Denton, stay out of the ladies' restroom. That kind of activity embarrasses.
Won't try that trick again.
Wish I was going with.
Ah non, je pense pas. Oh, j'ai déjà pas envie d'y aller. Donc... Il y a un putain de défaut de texture quand j'avance. Et vous comptez vous en occuper un jour des corps ou j'ai balancé un par un dans la rivière? Bon bah c'est visiblement pas leur priorité.
Let's head out.
C'est chaud, gars. Hein. La rivière, elle s'arrête à 2 mètres, quoi. Hein, je veux dire.
Alright, let's go. The terrorists are in a fighting retreat. A few have barricaded themselves inside Castle Clinton.
Lead the way.
Our orders are to locate a barrel of ambrosia they are hiding inside. I will give you a schematic of the barrel, but first we will exterminate the NSF terrorists.
Exterminate?
A precious opportunity we cannot neglect.
What about the rest of the shipment?
That is your brother's assignment. You will take the subway to meet him in Hell's Kitchen. But first, we should deal with Castle Clinton.
Are we going in the front, or is there another way?
A secondary entrance would be useful, but I am aware of no such thing.
Don't let me...
Stand down, Agent. All this blood has ruined my chrome.
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Ça fait vachement longtemps qu'on n'a pas sauvegardé. Ah non mais vous plaisantez. C'était Bakael Live, le live le plus court de ma carrière, je pense. Du coup, on fera du Deus Ex nouvelle génération demain. On fera le dernier, parce que en fait, les deux premiers, ça va me saouler. Je vais les faire offline, en mode main dans le slip. Parce que je pense pas que j'ai le courage de jouer plus d'1 heure par jour à ce jeu. Du coup, je vous propose de faire autre chose. Je vais regarder qui est en ligne et qui joue à quoi. J'ai 9 personnes connectées.